Hello everyone and welcome back to another Trenton World 4 video. We're back on, this is the Engineering Express DLC by Rivet Games. And we're going to be checking out the one livery, the Ocean Network Express 66. Which also has, its own sort of headboard or name to it or whatever, as one we can, which is on there. So yeah, we're going to be driving this up to Edinburgh Waverley. We're at Bishopbriggs at the moment, and yeah, we're dragging a 385 on the back with the just slightly peculiar, but yeah, cool, funky coupler, which we've got on there as well. So let's get in. I've actually already set it all up, so we've just got to charge the brakes, and then we shall get going. There we go. So we got a bit of a drive, but should be good. Thanks to Dovetail for giving us the key to show this off. Quickly pop that down a bit. There you go. A bit of light coming in. We're off. Yeah, with the 166. Cool. Which this actually does have two of its own services, the 166. I thought the DRS and the 1 were shared. No, they're not. So with the 166 you only get two services. Two. And they're just 385 drag moves. I did want to do a Sea-Cow one, because I didn't actually realise the Sea-Cow wagon has also been changed or tweaked. There's now like a more modern blue version. And like a rusty sort of version as well. So I did want to check that out, but there was no services with the 166. So we're doing a drag move. Which yeah, you'd think maybe that if the 385 is auxed off, shouldn't it have a tail lamp on the back? But it doesn't. Don't know, maybe. Well, we're off. Let's get that fully up. Get up a bit more as we head east. Get a little flyby shot. Hopefully the audio levels are all good. Well, okay-ish. Just turn it down just a little bit. There you go. There we are, though. Flyby shot there. Yeah, Ocean Network Express. I don't know how many 66s they actually have, but there is something which is absolutely majorly wrong with the 66. One, it's got EWS stuff everywhere, which obviously is not correct. And completely wrong coupler. The coupler is completely wrong for a ONE or 166. They have like a, I don't know what the actual hook coupler. But yeah, if you just look up ONE class 66, it's completely different. Well, that's our top speed, 75. Which I would assume as a 5 service we'd be able to get up to, alright. One second, what speed limits are we following? What, as I know on the Eurofinic class 37, you can go up to, you can follow sort of passenger speed limits. But so we don't have the fitted brakes. So surely we'd have to go at the lower limits. Most likely. So we'll be on the lookout for that. So this should be Croy coming up. Or is this Lindsay? This one's Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay, this one. Here we go. It did say this would take 38 minutes. But I've got a feeling that might be if you're travelling at 100 miles an hour. So we're not going to be doing that. Probably take us a bit longer. Well, that could be 38 minutes. I could be wrong. We'll see in this train the max speed is 75. So we'll go at 75. Which is still fairly quick. As we drag it along. And again, same question. Could you go into Creators Club and get this livery? Yeah, you could. But then, yeah, you wouldn't obviously get the services and the scenarios. But I'm sure in free roam you could probably do some sort of funky stuff. Lovely. Yeah, so it's Croy, Falkirk High. Then what are the stations after that? I know there's one, and then there's Linlithgow, Edinburgh Park, and then Haymarket, and then Waverley. What's that one between Falkirk and Linlithgow? I think it begins with P. Or does it? Not sure. Actually, no, we're on passenger break timing, so I don't know. Someone comment below what speed limit would we be following. I mean, the game seems to allow us to go at max speed, so. And of course, for this DLC to work, you will need the Edinburgh Glasgow route. Which is a Rivet Games route, which came out about a year ago already. So we're climbing up at the moment. You basically climb all the way up to Falkirk, and after that you, well, start going downhill. That's sort of the top of the route. I remember that was one of the things about this route was the yeah, the water looking quite cool. It's all murky. Croy, where are you? Shouldn't be too far up. Yeah, I don't think it's too far up. Little passing loop here. Wonder if we'll get put into one of them at some point to let another train go past. So we're in about notch 4 at the moment. Yeah, notch 4 or so, just sort of as we power up the hill. On this, I think I've set this one for May. So it's looks sort of the best it can. A little bit of clouds as well, which I think this route is TOD. Yeah, you've got the volumetric clouds. But still, when I look at them, I'm like, wow. Wow, pretty nice. There's a 385 express service. Full 8 coaches. This is Croy Station. Here we go. Which another thing about this route is that it has working lifts. Which is the only route to have working lifts. Not all of them, but some of them. I think there's like, yeah, 2 of them. Edinburgh Park. Is it Edinburgh Park? Edinburgh Gateway. Edinburgh Park, yeah. And then Edinburgh Waverley has working lifts, which is quite cool. Well, slightly unnecessary, but cool. So we coast. It's It's quite nice doing a sort of line run of this route. It's just been so long since we've last done it. Well, I think the Christmas video we did a run of this, but apart from that, I haven't really done much of this route. Oh, and you can do RHTT services in this 66 as well. But hang on, no, can you? I think they might have removed it. I think before there was one service, one RHTT service. Unless you can still do it. Yeah, there used to be one RHTT service for this route. Like at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Let's try and get a bit of a screenshot. There we go, with the sort of highlands or whatever they are in the background there. Bit of rotation maybe? Yeah, a bit of rotation. Whack that up a bit. Nice and straightforward. Boom. As we continue our way east towards Edinburgh. But yeah, I know this video will be going out a bit after the first look. How's everybody getting on with this DLC if you have got it? Is it what you expected it to be? Is it a bit like, ooh, why did I get this? Or is it, you know, wow, this is great? I mean, I'm sure if you're a local to this route, well, you might be like, oh, okay, new DLC for my route, so awesome. But yeah, what does everyone think? Yeah, £10 for 2 liveries. I suppose, yeah, the sort of updated sea cow wagons. A few services and scenarios. For £10? And this coupler isn't even new. That's not new. At least I don't think that's new. I think that is the one from the Great Western Express HST. I could be completely wrong there. I could be wrong. Or it's at least very similar. Actually, I think, yeah, it could be new. Still. What on earth's going on there? It's like one of the pipes isn't even connected up. Really? Oh, come on. They're not even connected up. Right, I can't be too far to Falkirk now. Yeah, you got the line going off towards, oh, what was it? Dalmere and Alloa? Alloa? Yeah, off that way. Up towards Stirling, which is on Train Sim Classic by Thompson Interactive. One of the well, I think it is the most recent UK route for Train Sim Classic. So that goes off down there. Which is an indication that we're almost at Falkirk. And then from there, yeah, I suppose that's sort of half of the journey done. Ish. Well, not really actually. Probably a bit more to go on the other side. As we started up at Bishopbriggs. Neutral section there as well, but obviously it doesn't apply to us as we are a diesel train. We guzzle the diesel up. Yeah, quite a straightforward run though, just sat at 75 the whole way. I don't think the speed goes lower than that at any point, so yeah, pretty easy. Now you might get a few surfaces which chase yellows or whatnot, but yeah, fairly straightforward. But yeah, in the next video we'll check out the sea cow wagons, which will probably be tomorrow's video, if you're watching this on release day. I thought I'll get these two out on launch day. Well no, hang on, no, it's still, I keep thinking it's Tuesday. This is early access. So I'll get these two out today, then yeah, for sort of launch day I'll look at the sea cows with the DRS 66. Right, it's Falkirk just round this corner. Seems much further from that junction than I remember. Where are you, Falkirk High? Show yourself. Well, just a little bit of a way. You go through Falkirk then into a tunnel. So it might be coming up now as we're sort of turning over to the right. Oh, nice canal there. Two dioramas. I don't know if they've added them to those dioramas. I don't know if they were there before. Shouldn't be too far along. Yeah, there you go. We're probably almost at Falkirk High. Almost. Like it's getting pushed further and further away every time. So just at about 74 at the moment, so we're just coasting. 73/74. No point rushing. 0 point rushing. Just take it nice and steady. As we head along. Right, is this Falkirk? Well, now we're sort of back coming round to the right. Is this is it? There we go. So I told you it was coming up eventually. Eventually. There it goes, and into the tunnel. Oh, what is that other station on the other side? Pont something? I'll probably see it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I should have got that. It's just because there's a junction just as well, the junction down towards Falkirk Grahamston. Oh, hello. Could we be following a service up from that station? As you've got the junction there. Might be. Right, so we'll start popping that down just in case. Signal sections are fairly long on this route. And obviously the train ahead would be travelling at line speed, which is, well, basically 100 miles an hour. There we are. Cool. Nice and steady as we make our way along, expecting a red light. It will be just before that junction. Not this one here. Or unless we are coming across. But I doubt it, because we probably would have had some sort of indicator to say that. Yeah, I'll be waiting for something though. There we are. Oh, that's good. Is it actually a 1 numbered class 66? ONE class 66. I'll have a look in a minute. So what are we? 587. Is it actually an ONE one? 66 587. Hang on. Oh no, 68 587. No, this is actually yeah, this is correct. It's good. Yeah, this one is correct. Although realistically, yeah, it just looks completely different. Coupler and all that sort of shenanigans. Right, we wait. So yeah, I would assume we're waiting for a service, either coming across the points or coming up from a lower and all that way down Mew, I think it is. No, Dunblane, that's the one, Dunblane. Yeah, Dunblane and a lower. Standing at signal Echo Papa Juliet 508. Outside of Pont something. I think it's Pont something. There's like a plaque here dedicated to well, not dedicated, but there was some sort of accident here. There's a plaque here. Oh, let's contact the signal. What's going on? Just in case. No. Oh. Right, okay. Either that was really good timing, or they actually did do that. I think that's probably just good timing. Apologies if I sound a bit sort of bunged up. I'm sort of not completely bunged up again, but it feels like I got rid of the cold, then it sort of come back. But not, you know, just the throat. I mean, whatever it was bloody, like, horrible. So we're running on a single yellow, so we're not going to speed up too much. I'm sure it must be a stopping service ahead of us. Which, yeah, that should be running at full speed, 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour. So that shouldn't affect us too much. What's it called? Polmont. Oh, we weren't too far off then. Oh, there's a train literally behind us as well. We're holding up the ScotRail service. Well, that'll be fun then if you're doing that service. You get held up by that's one of the fast ones as well, I think. If you're getting held up by a 66 all of the way to Edinburgh. That sounds fun. Again, it's still single yellow. Oh, it's a green light now. There we are. Off we go. Windows been? I'm just sort of looking for anything which looks like it's been changed. Has the window shape changed? No. Let's go. Back up to 75. one we can. Ocean Network Express. But no, going back to saying about, it is a bit, I don't know, because now I've seen it, it's like, oh, that is quite a bit wrong. But yeah, the coupler is just completely different. And considering they've been able to do this, make that, why couldn't they tweak this to be correct? It's just a bit sort of like, it feels a little bit lazy. I mean, I don't know how much, it probably wouldn't be easy, it probably would take someone a whole day to do it, but just a model, sort of basically delete that coupler and put in the different one, which literally is just a hook. It doesn't seem like it's much. But now I've seen it, it's like, don't know about that. But the thing is, this pack actually got delayed, I think. I think it was meant to come out the same day as the Erosa gameplay pack. So that was, what, November? So I don't know what caused it to sort of go put back. But, I mean, there's still lots of inaccuracies. I don't know, it's a bit of a tough one, really, because there's the bonus in Canelli Railway. It does add a lot of, a bit of gameplay to the route, which this route, to be honest, is quite a dead route otherwise. So it does add a bit of gameplay to it, which is a nice tick. It does add drag moves, which I suppose are quite fun to do. Adds that. Adds a few more scenarios, a few more services, updates to sea cow wagons. So, it's okay, but yeah, some of these things which are just off and wrong, and also the price. And I'm not like some sort of pricing expert, but was it £10? Seems a bit much, considering you could get deliveries from Creators Club. So really, it's just scenarios and services. I don't know. I don't really like being negative, but then, I mean, if I did get a key for this. I don't know if I would have got it. I mean, say if I wasn't an ambassador and I just sort of still, paid for the DLCs, I don't know if I would have got it. I mean, I probably would have, because I was like that. I would literally just get every DLC for TSW which came out. But then, I don't know. Yeah, I probably would have ended up getting it, but maybe waited for a sale. No, that's probably what I would have done had I not got a key for it, and I wasn't ambassador. I was literally just playing the game as I did without recording or anything. I probably would have just waited for a sale to get it. Which I think probably is the best idea. If you're looking at getting this pack, get it on a sale. 50% off, £5, bargain. Although really that's probably the price it should be anyway. But I mean, that's the thing about Rivet though. So we're getting a bit negative, but they bring out the absolutely amazing Banana line, which I think has been really actually quite well received. I mean, I'm really impressed by it, so well done, Rivet, it's great. The Banana line. And then this comes out, and it's a bit like, oh. It's like, great job, still an alright job, but not, fantastic. This is the Lynn Lithgow we're about to go through. Something which this is really something which is like a bit of an issue now with UK stuff, is the fact that we're just reusing the 66 every time. It would really be nice to see a developer dive in, go proper deep in, and make a new UK locomotive, a freight loco. I don't know, even a 59 would be different and nice to see. There's any other modern UK freight locomotive. I was trying to think of, you've got what, the 70, the 67, well, I think that's sort of more passenger as well, passenger slash freight. 59, now even the 59 would be nice, it sounds different, it's actually more powerful than the 66, I believe. What else you got? The 92, yeah, 92, yeah, 92. I don't think the 86s or 87s run now. You got the 68, the 88, the 60, does that still run? So there's a lot of other opportunities for freight locos, but we just keep getting the 66 over and over again, which again is not a bad thing because 66s are literally everywhere, but it would be nice to get a new freight loco. And it's good that we got two new, well, one new, we got direct rail services. That opens the door for some good locos. The train I personally like to see is a 73 RHTT. That'd be cool. But obviously that would be down south from South Eastern High Speed, BML, etc. That bar really has to be strong though. I mean that is, yeah. It looks like it would easily just come out. Hang on, are they connected up now? Let's have a look. Oh, they've connected up now, there we go. They bashed together. So that was the Lithgow, so Edinburgh Park next, I think it is, and then yeah, then it's Haymarket and Waverley. So it won't be 38 minutes. Be a bit more than that. That is fine. Cool. There we are. Lovely. As we continue our way along. So I'm monitoring my YouTube at the moment because I'm recording this as I'm uploading the first look, and that is processing. Up to 80 minutes. It's like, what? 80 minutes to process HD. It's like, bloody hell. So just waiting for that to sort itself out. I'll probably put this video out for maybe this afternoon. Again, you'll know. You guys already know when it's coming out because you'll be watching it. I don't know why I mentioned it. It's like I'm streaming. I'm like, oh, I'll have the video out later today. It's like you guys, when you're watching this, it will already be out. And yeah, this pack comes out tomorrow. If you're watching on release day, which would be the 23rd of January. Should be the usual times: 10 AM consoles, 3 PM Epic Games, and 6 PM Steam. So the usual times. Yeah, DRS, 1 livery 66s, tweaked C-Cow wagons, and the drag moves as well. Are we still holding up my other train? Well, actually, yeah, no, it is a little bit further back now. So as it's been stopping, and we just get to sort of whiz straight through. Also, it's quite a fun service to do, chasing yellows. So I suppose if you get this pack, oh hang on, this could be seasonal actually. This service might not run all the time. It could be just set to certain, you know, certain months. But yeah, I suppose yeah, probably the 8:40 or something off Glasgow follows this the whole way. Again, might not be every month. So I think fairly soon we go over quite a big viaduct and we sort of veer around the corner, then it's Edinburgh Park. If memory does serve me correctly. Possibly. As we get there. About 73 at the moment. And I think we are coming up to the viaduct. We are sort of certainly on a bit of a bank now. Yeah, there's the lower speed limit, so it should be coming up quite soon. We get a nice shot going across there. Yeah, we've climbed up a bit, fair bit now. This is not the one. This is up there. We go. It's coming up now. Let's go ahead and watch it going over. Still looks a bit silly, doesn't it? The way it's coupled to the 385. This looks like it would sort of snap off or something. It just doesn't look strong enough. Oh, hang on. Have we gone unattached again at him? Yeah, I don't think we're attached now. They've unattached the pipes. They've given up on each other. Right, so we should be coming up to Edinburgh Park now. Which on the Christmas video we almost absolutely flew past. But yeah, now this is out, I wonder what Rivet's next project will be. I mean, I'd assume it'll probably be a UK route. Because that tends to be how they roll. They sort of do Swiss, UK, Swiss, UK. So yeah, I would assume it will be another UK route. Probably another Scottish one. Although saying that, they did do West Cornwall local, which is the complete opposite end of the country, so who knows. But then looking at some of the titles of scenarios and stuff on here, they do seem to be very pro-Scottish. So maybe it'll be another Scottish route, which I don't mind, because Scottish routes are beautiful. Obviously this one's sort of more of just sort of the fastest way. This one's not so scenic. But then yeah, if they just did something like the West Highland line, or even just, you know, the Scottish East Coast Main Line, that would be a lot more scenic. Right, I'm assuming that train ahead of us stopped at Edinburgh Park. That's all we've got to slow down. A bit more. Double yellow again. Because we actually are, well, not really, but we are sort of keeping a bit of a distance on that train behind. I suppose the driver's probably just given up on this, just like keeping it about 40 miles an hour, just sort of going along nice and slow. Yeah, Edinburgh Park, is it just, it's just for this little tunnel here, isn't it? Is it? Is this the little thing I'm thinking of? Or is it? Maybe. Possibly. It might be. Is it just through here? Yes. Yeah. Just through here is Edinburgh Park. So if we got, yeah, there you go. That train should have now left Edinburgh. Well, certainly would have left Edinburgh Park. Otherwise, we're going to bump into it. So we should now hopefully be most of the way cleared into Edinburgh Waverley. Might have to wait near Haymarket. Depends really where that train goes and where it routes us. And you've got the trams as well. But there is a Creators Club scenario where you can drive one. Which is like one of my most popular videos. It's just like, okay. Bit more interested in trams. And you can see them as well. They are about. Which is another nice little thing Rivet did with this route. They sort of add those little details, like on Bernina, where you can walk up the side of the mountain on the little sort of hiking trails and sort of watch the trains and actually race the train. Yeah, things like that are really nice to see. Added details. Just keeping it at this speed for now. There's not really much point speeding up, as we were still, actually we were on greens, so we could speed up a little bit. There you go, let's get that up. Whack that up a bit. Cool. There you got the 5 circle line joining us. On our sort of final push into Edinburgh. Let's be slowly get there. The tram's going over the top of us. Still on the hunt for a tram. You usually tend to see one. Tend to see. I don't know what the frequency is, but yeah, you usually can see one trotting along. Is that the Murrayfield Stadium there? I think there's actually another PC mod where you can actually drive on the tram tracks. Like, what speed does it tell us to go there? So okay, so we are following the lower speed limits, which I think that's the first one of the whole journey so far. There's one. I don't know where they brought the model from. I think they brought the model from somewhere. It's cool to see that. Now we've got junction indicator 1. So we are coming across here. Now, I don't know what the speed limit is, but we best pop that down because I can't imagine it's going to be too quick. There's no speed board for it, so I don't know what speed is across here. I've seen probably 30. Yeah, it seems probably about 30, 40. Well, I suppose it actually is fairly tight there, so maybe a bit less. I think 30 we've probably taken it at fairly good speed. So I'll probably see that other tram whiz past in a minute. Or we end in here. No. Platform 1 at Haymarket. Depends where it's putting us at Waverley. I thought we were going to Waverley. It almost seems as if we're coming to a stop here. Which maybe we are. Oh, has this got a platform 0 then? So it said coming into platform 1, didn't it? Oh, there is a platform 0. Look at that. Never noticed that. Well, I suppose every time you're on here, you're coming on that one over there. So this one's sort of tucked away. Perfect place for a banner repeater. So you can see the next signal. Which I would assume it is at the end of the platform. Oh no, there it is. What was that being ticked off? Was that a go via? Yeah. Into the tunnel we go. We've got a single yellow coming up. Probably then have to wait for the train which was behind us. Maybe that's what we're doing, we're sort of waiting for that to come past us, which is a bit pointless now. But maybe that's what we're waiting for. Could be. So we slowly head through. Not going quick because we're under cautionary aspects. There's a lot of glare on that signal, look at that. There it is. But the most glare I've ever seen on a TSW signal. So where's the signal? Just taking it nice and slow. So I obviously don't know this route very well. Well, there's an AWS magnet, so I'm assuming we're coming up to signal. There it is there. I bet we are waiting for that other train. Which, yeah, it would be a bit pointless now, but... maybe the signaler's having a bit of fun. That could be what we're waiting for there. In fact, is that waiting at a signal as well? This is a gridlock. Absolute gridlock. Yeah, that one's waiting down there as well. What's that waiting for? That's not as I'm assuming we're waiting for that one. Yeah, that train behind us is going to go past. We're then going to go, and then that train will then go. Because yeah, it's only said it would take 38 minutes, but it's been 49 minutes. So I think the timings are completely incorrect. So we probably are holding up the whole main line. In fact, how's that gonna... yeah, it depends. I don't know if that's even going to be able to get into the platform now. This would be interesting to see. How exactly... oh, I can see there's something's got the road over there. Is that train? Yeah, something's got the road over there in that tunnel. So that one's off. That must be going across to the right. So there was a single yellow in that tunnel. So that's the train which was following us the whole time. The driver's probably looking at us making rude hand gestures. Should really go into neutral quick. And then I'm assuming we're gonna follow that train. And then the other one will then come across. Maybe. This would be interesting to see who goes first. who's the signaller going to prioritise? An express passenger run, or just a passenger service, or just a drag move? Yeah, that one's going first. Okay, good. That one probably should go first. I wonder if there's another train then behind as well. Okay, no, there isn't. Well, I suppose in real life you'd have tons more services through here. All different types of... What is that noise? That train there making funny noises. Have they got their PIS on? No, they haven't, have they? Is that broken? That must be broken then. Right. Oh, was that 12 coaches? Oh, it is. Look at that. Didn't realise you could get 12. That's a service I want to do. Right, we've got... Oh, that's position... Wow. 6. Rarely you get a position 6. Cool. Position 6 strength, so we're going right across we are. So basically that means we're going the third right. So across, across, across. So yeah, right over to there. So if we had position 1, it would just be, well, to coming across to where we are now, just this one. And then yeah, position 4, well, position 3 would be to here. Position 4, hang on, no, yeah, position 4 would be to here. Position 5 would be to this track we're coming onto now. And then we're position 6, so we're coming right the way across. Hopefully we do have clearance into the platform, which I think that signal does grant us. Well, that's a relief. Well, we finally made it. It was like 53 minutes, a bit longer than it did suggest. Platform 11. But we are finally coming into Edinburgh Waverley. Better late than never. Is that signal box there? Old signal box? Oh, and then we go into the outside cam. Lots of point. Well, where's it want us to stop? Okay, that's where it wants us to stop. Well, that was quite a fun service. Nice sort of bit of yellows at the end there. Well, yellow's quite a lot of the way actually. Sorry people, we can't get on this train, it broke down. Broken. There's the working lift there, you can go up. That's not spad now. That will do. Love the way for the CDRA you've got off indicators. There we are. There we go, that's it, 55 minutes, not too bad. Obviously it did say we could go at 110 miles an hour, but if you did that in the 66, you're mad. Don't do that. Go at 75 miles an hour. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That's quite a nice screenshot to get. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. But after that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.